You know. You're thinking about not doing that.
I'm thinking. Hello and welcome to another video from CVSam. I'm Matt. Today we're going to be covering the top 5 things which are must-haves for your CV. Our goal here at CVSam is to help you land that next role. We give tips and tricks to help you gain an advantage on your CV, job interviews and in your career. Before we jump in, make sure you stay around to the end of the video because some of the most important points are put at the very end. Let's jump in. The first must-have for your CV are your skills and abilities. If you're going for a specialist role, you need to outline on your CV that you have the skills required for that specific role. And the same goes for your abilities as well. You know, if it's a technical role, you want to talk about the software that you work with, what you're proficient in, and obviously all the other associated things with that as well. The second must-have for your CV is a clean layout. You want to present the information in a clean, structured way. You don't want it sporadic and all over the place. You want to be able to contain that information, deliver it in a clean and concise way so that whoever's reviewing your CV can just skim over it, pull out the key information which they need to know about you. The third must-have thing on your CV is your achievements. We want to be impressed. Make sure you list all of the achievements from the last roles that you've had, and even in your personal life as well. It gives us some sort of insight into what sort of person you are. What do you consider an achievement? What have you done? It gives you a bit more of a personality. So make sure you list them achievements on your CV. It's also important, if you have extracurricular projects that you work on, make sure you list that as well, and make sure you list all the achievements which you've accomplished while working on that particular project. The fourth thing which is a must-have on your CV is to tell us about you as an individual. If it's appropriate, we want a little bit of a personality from you. Give us a little bit of insight as to what sort of person you are, what drives you, what are you interested in. We need to be able to find out, are you going to be a good fit for this team? Are you going to be a good fit for the company? Can you adopt our culture? There's various different things which we need to find out about you as an individual, which you can help us with by specifying it on your CV. The fifth and most critical must-have on your CV is keywords. Now, a lot of people underestimate the value of keywords, but it is so important, and I'll explain why now. Keywords are really, really important because recruiters use applicant tracking systems, which is where software picks out the keywords within your CV and then obviously prioritizes it depending on if the keywords inside that CV are relevant or not. So for example, if you're going for a technical role, let's say for my expertise, it's website development. If you don't put in keywords for what type of software you work with, then your CV is never going to get seen because there's no keywords that indicate that that is what your specialism is. Now, it's important to note that you do not want to keyword stuff. You want to be able to have enough keywords in your CV, but obviously don't overdo it. Don't completely stuff the CV full of all the keywords that you want to rank for. Which brings me on to the next point, which is you're probably going to need a few CVs. So if you're quite a versatile individual, so you can do multiple different jobs, in order for you to gain success and be able to be visible on applicant tracking systems, you may require multiple CVs. This is where CVSam comes in. CVSam is a free online CV creation service. All you do, you create an account within 60 seconds, you can build your own CV. It's unlimited and it's completely free. So for all of them different CVs, for all the different roles which you want to apply for, create the CV, store it in one place and export it as a PDF, which is the most desirable format for sending over your CV. Okay, so there we go. There's 5 of my must-haves for your CV. If you found this information useful or you want to know anything else about your CVs or about career advice in general, leave a comment down below. Obviously we're going through, we're reading them, and we'll make a video for you. Not a problem. So don't forget, you can catch us over at www.cvsam.com. Sign up for an account today, 60 seconds. You'll thank us later. Thanks for watching and have a great day.